Yeah, it was a number of years ago when the late fella Nicola Kokuti had one of his most popular song called titled Sorrow, Tears and Death. Then he was speaking, or he was singing about what you can best describe as the state of Nigeria. Of course, we started the week. We woke up on Monday with that story of horrendous killings in Plateau State. And just as the president and his team were wrapping their heads around what to do, then the inferno in Lagos. Of course, this was one of those avoidable human deaths. Now, what you're looking at is what you've seen on social media over the last couple of hours. 5:30 p.m. yesterday, petrol laden 33,000 liters of highly inflammable were poured on the highway leading out to Lagos. That's part of the Lagos-Ibadan highway, notorious for killing many Nigerians. Over the last decades, several thousands of Nigerians have lost their lives almost on a daily, weekly basis. But this axis, just as you exit in Nigeria's economic and financial capital, is one of the most horrible locations. Yesterday morning, there was we had an accident, which of course did not involve human life. Then that was in the morning when a container, 20-footer container, fell off a trailer. Then within a mile or a kilometer later in the afternoon, 5:30, you can see this horror, what is horrendous and hurtful to families, lives, and property as we speak. This looks like something you never thought would happen again, but yet it happened yesterday, Thursday, June the 28th. Now, the authorities are trying to wrap their heads around this avoidable accident. That petrol tanker fell on that bridge, is skidded. We had a bit of a rainfall on this part of the city yesterday afternoon from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then it was reported that this petrol-laden tanker lost the braking system, lost and skidded, pouring its liquid content on the road, sparked fire. But if you know how that highway or that bridge looks like, it was a 2 sections to and fro into the city. Of course, there's a space in the middle of it, and that's where some of the liquid, this petrol, were dripping into the underpass where there are other vehicles. And the fire started burning people and vehicles even under the bridge, under the overpass. So everyone fled for their lives. But many lives were, of course, lost. There is no one yet talking about the business, economic, and the material lost to this particular incident. But this is what we describe as living in hell. That what to talk about working, living in and playing in Nigeria becomes very big problem. But that is on the way out of the city of Lagos. Now down the city you have the notorious and death-dealing Apapa Mile 12 Festac town. Since yesterday, the social media has been awash with some people who live and work around that axis. I have on Twitter a number of people who were complaining about the daily incidences, the vehicular traffic in that another major road that leads out of Nigeria's economic powerhouse all the way to Badagry and out all the way into the rest of West Africa. Now, this is one key problem that the authorities have been trying to fix by reconstructing the Apapa Road all the way through to Oshodi. And all of that, you find folks complaining. If you go through those highway or that particular section of the city, Nigerians are reporting daily what you call robbery and stealing, being robbed while sitting in their cars for several hours. This is what you call the contraption of a city, which is Nigeria's #1 economic epicenter. The GDP of Lagos is around $100 billion US. But the authorities have been spending time in recent years to try and construct new roads and try to commission a bit of them in a public-private partnership to ease the gridlock around the Apapa Mile 12 Festac. But this road that you see has another bridge at the center of the town, and that's what you call the Ojuelegba Bridge. It was just about a week ago when a container fell filled with planks and killing a number of people. And the city and the country was yet to recover from that. Then yesterday was another day of what you call sorrow, tears, and blood. And that's Nigeria living in hell. I am Bosun Amafaye. I'll see you on Monday, July the 2nd. Have a great weekend.